Welcome in, my beautiful Virgos, to Don Williams Tarot. Hope this message finds you well, and I hope it finds you healthy. I'm doing really well, thank you. I am doing this reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising placements in the sign of Virgo. This is for the month of September. It's an overarching reading for the month. And I will say that I'm recording this on August the 29th. Mercury just went back direct yesterday, so we're still in the shadow phase. Communication is what that planet is about, communication. So that is like electronics as well. So it's airlines, electronics, of automobiles, communication, internet, phones, all that kind of stuff has a tendency to either break down, or it has a tendency to go down, has a tendency to screw us up somehow, right? But it has gone back direct as of yesterday. We are still in that shadow period. And the other thing I want to share is September the 2nd is our first. It is a new moon on September the 2nd. That's when you do all of your manifesting. So, as a reminder, you can do your big circle on your page where you put all the things that you want to keep in your life in the center, and put the things that you're wanting to release on the outside of your circle. I've taught this quite a few times in all of my readings, so hopefully you have seen this message before. You do that all using the new moon energy. We also have the full moon, I believe, is on the 17th. Now, I listened to an astrologer that is fairly new to me. I've been listening to her for a few months now, whereas Pam Gregory, who is a master astrologer, I've been listening to her for at least 10 years. However, Meg Moonbeam, who has her channel on X, she has her own YouTube channel, and she is also part of the Beyond Mystic team with Janine Martineau, who is Tarot by Janine, who's a very famous card reader, right? Tarot reader. Anyway, Meg is with that group. She's very good. She just released her September kind of overarching astral projections as to what's going on for the month of September. I highly recommend that video. In the beginning of the video, she explains to you all the things that are going to happen astrologically in the month. And then she breaks it down by each of the astrological signs. So I know for Taurus, which I was ecstatic to hear, is not going to be a heavy month for Taurus. Woo! Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It just means it's not going to be heavy, right? So check her out if you get the opportunity. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Please give me that thumbs up because it really does help me grow. It really does make a difference. I know it seems silly, and so many people don't do it. And I just want to, tell them something so simple is a really nice, easy way to give back. Even if it's entertainment, even if you only watch a video for 5 minutes, right? But that's just me because I'm a generous soul. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take myself off screen while I do this portion of your reading, and I will put myself back on screen as I do your last couple of cards from these other decks. So what do our Virgos need to know for the month of September 2024 for their highest and best outcome? Please give us some insights and information that may not be crystal clear, that does give us some kind of guidance to look out for. Any trips or falls, or anything that may put stumbling blocks in our way, as well as anything that is going to be clear sailing. What is it that is going to really bring us up, that is going to really help us navigate the waters of September for our Virgos? All right, here we go. Virgo. Oh, we start off with the Empress. Love her. Wow, 10 of Cups, two beautiful cards right off the bat. And then we have the Six of Swords. So that is taking you away from choppy waters. Page of Swords, or Knight of Swords is fast moving energy. Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you do have lots of opportunity coming in right off the bat. I don't see the Hermit here. I don't see the Magician here that would represent you. Pentacles is only the ace. So it feels as though with this one major arcana, you're going to have kind of an interesting month, because I feel as though you're going to be embracing that Empress energy through your whole month, right? Now, the Empress for me is definitely, she's definitely an earth sign, this Empress. She is your energy. So the way that you're showing up for your month is this Empress energy. She is my obviously, she is my divine feminine energy. She is the combination of all four queens. So she is all about unconditional love. She has that capability of coming from that space. So it's either a thing where you're really working on allowing yourself to express unconditional love, or you're starting to really understand unconditional love for yourself, which is a huge step. Virgo is recognizing unconditional love for self. Now, the other thing about the Empress is that she is nurturing, she's growth, she's creativity. She does a very good job of taking care of herself, her wants, her needs. She does focus on her abundance and her ability to manifest and create wealth and physical security for herself. And she is also someone who is associated with that Venus, the planet of Venus. Venus, is it the sign of Venus? No. Is it Virgo? No, it is Venus, right? That it's the love planet, right? I think that's the name of that planet. But anyway, this is your energy. You are stepping into this energy as you. And you are going to be that overarching energy. No matter what comes at you, you are going to handle it like the queen that you are. Now, let me just make a clarification here for any of the gentlemen that are watching this video. We all have masculine, we all have feminine energies in us. It just depends on what level, what degree. One of the things that I have learned through the many years that I have been on my spiritual path is that part of our process is balancing those energies within us. With this Empress, even though she does represent the divine feminine energy, you are tapping into that divine feminine energy, right? And you are using that infinity sign, that commingling infinity sign, and you are balancing those energies within yourself. Okay. It's a beautiful energy. It does enhance your masculine energy as well, because what does it do when you have a divine energy that is within you and one is stronger than the other? It naturally wants to pull the other so that you are in balance, right? So that you are in balance with one another. Now, your month shows up as the 10 of Cups. It feels as though a lot of you, this is my happy home, happy life card. So it feels as though a lot of good things are happening for you this month, that you will have celebrations, that you will be enjoying your home space. And that this 10 of Cups is saying, you are very comfortable, very happy with what's going on in your home, going on with your, happy house, right? Happy, 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 happy. And it isn't as though you won't ever be experiencing any other difficulties, but it feels as though you have a good team, a good unit, a good collaboration of keeping things very harmonious within your home. And it's coming through this month, and you're going to recognize that pretty obviously here. Now, what's in your immediate past is that Six of Swords. Now, of course, the swords have to do with our words and have to do with the way that we think. This card is my card of moving to calmer shores. So if you have had any, toxicity or turbulence or disagreements or sadness or anything that have put you in a position where you felt like you've wanted to move away, walk away, wanted to protect yourself, right? Because that's kind of what this card does represent. This woman and her child are leaving a situation that is no longer serving her. She is moving from choppy waters to calmer shores. The other thing about this card is this is my card of people coming into your life when you least expect it that will lend a helping hand and will help you out. And it could be as simple as changing your tire. Let's say you have a blowout and you're a female and it's not night out and some guy stops because he sees that you're stranded on the side of the road and helps you. And of course, it can bring up fear, but at the same time, he is helping you with something that you are not able to are not willing to, not able or not willing to be able to do for yourself, right? And so this is one of those things where there's that generosity, that beautiful humanity coming across and helping you when you need it the most. Now, what is bridging here, which is your present situation, is that Knight of Swords. Of course, the swords energy, as I had mentioned, is how we express with our thoughts and our words. This guy is running, racing towards his dreams. As you can see, he is really stressing out his horse here. He has been going full tilt to what it is that he's creating, wanting, or running towards, right? Stressing his horse out because nothing is going to stop him. That is kind of what the intention behind this card is meant, is that if you're creating dreams, if you have started something new, if you are even contemplating starting something new, you're being guided to stop thinking and start taking action. That's exactly what this card represents. He is my fastest moving knight. Swords and wands are all about taking action, where my cups and my earth take a little bit longer for things to be implemented. This guy gets things done quick. So I feel like you are going to get things done fast. You're going to come to decisions quickly. There's going to be time for you to really implement this month. Now, as we're progressing and what's coming towards your future situation is this Five of Wands. Now, typically, this Five of Wands can be a breakdown in communication. It can be competition. It doesn't have to be. It can also be a level of training, right? I got this flash. I used to work at my local police department, supporting my police chief, and the guys in patrol, the men and women in patrol in blue, they would do training all of the time. So some of you might be doing some type of training within your job space. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is conflict, although it can mean that, but it can also mean that sometimes organizations, companies will create these situations so that people can be competing against themselves, only because then it really enhances their skill sets. It makes them stronger. They're being taught a new way to do something that may be easier, that may produce a better outcome, right? That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up with this. I'm not really seeing that it's really a conflict in terms of words being exchanged. That would probably be the Five of Swords, not so much the Five of Wands. This can be working against one another, but it is kind of fun, right? It's kind of like it's not meant to be real serious, because if it was real serious, it'd be the swords. So that's kind of that energy. Now, the thing is you're having a new opportunity coming in on both ends. You're going to have a new opportunity that's coming in terms of inspiration and creativity. And there is an opportunity that it is going to either make you money, or it's going to be something that you can either put into your home, or it is something that is going to improve your health. There is a lot of options because this is new opportunities and they can mean a bunch of different things. Of course, with this opportunity that's coming with you, you're going to have to take some type of action with both. But this one is faster moving energy than with the pentacles. Pentacles take longer to put into fruition. This can be a new job. This can be a health practice. This can be a new home for some of you. Maybe some of you are going to be moving to a new place or moving into a new location, something along those lines for this month. So overarching, I feel as though your month looks really pretty good. I do want to pull two more clarifiers. Oh, the star card. I love the star card. And the Two of Cups. Yay. So for those people who are single and are looking for romance, there is a potential for romance, right? The other thing with my star, I love this card. It's one of my favorites. I love this card and I love the full moon. But this is about your expectations being fulfilled. This is my wish fulfillment card. The star card is also saying that you are definitely looking at your long-term plans and goals. Now, that can be in your job career space, because we did talk about job and career. It can be just your long-term plans and goals just for your family. You might want to leave a legacy for your family. So you might be thinking of different ways of building wealth so that you can leave that for your children. Or it can be a situation where your parents have done that for you and have left you a legacy of some kind. Can be a family business, something along those lines. The other thing about the star card is this is my card of renewed hope, right? I love it. Honest and open communication. Now, if you look at her, she's got one foot in this pool of consciousness. This is the pool of consciousness right here. And as she's stepping in there and pouring the water, you can see that level of consciousness is like a ripple effect. So you are growing spiritually. And then also, she is pouring the water onto the land here as well to nourish the land, to nourish Mother Earth. And she's balancing all of those energies for herself. She is walking her true north, right? So she is very much in alignment with her higher self. So I love this card for you, Virgo. And then you have that too. Now, for me, this is my soulmates card. Two people coming together. Now, it can be an introduction, can be the beginning of a relationship, but eventually it may turn into long term. And usually this is blessings coming in because two of these people are coming with open hearts. It can be a friendship. If it isn't a love connection, it can be a very close friendship, and it can be karmically connected, as well as this can also be, if it isn't a new friend coming in, it is a deeper connection with your higher self. Overall, it looks really, really good. Of all the readings, I feel as though yours was the most uplifting. So maybe you are going to have a beautiful month implementing all the things that you want to create for yourself, rushing to the finish line with that Knight of Swords towards your dreams. It was in the very center of your reading. And I just love this reading for you. All right, we're going to pull two cards now from your first card is Trust the Angels. And your second card is Big Happy Changes. I'm going to say I agree with this wholeheartedly. I see it. And the thing is yes, you do have to trust. You have to trust the universe has got your back at all times. Okay, now I'm going to pull your two cards. I'm going to explain a little bit more of this book, that the reason why I got this deck. Let me get my glasses on here a sec. When I wanted you to see these beautiful flowers, I picked flowers yesterday. When I was out running around, I saw them and I thought, you know what? I haven't bought myself flowers in a while. So I, bought them, brought them home, put them in the vase, did the thing, posted it on Facebook. And come to find out, I looked at my timeline. I had bought those same flowers 1 year ago, yesterday, which is when I bought them. How weird is that? Talk about synchronicity. The exact flowers, the exact color, the exact everything is exact. The only thing that is missing is a bow. Okay, Virgo, the Four Agreements. If you have not read this book, I highly recommend it. You probably can get this online. You can definitely pick it up at the library because this was released in 1997. So it's an older book. But I love it because it's a practical guide to personal freedom. That's if you can follow the Four Agreements. If you can follow the Four Agreements, your life would be amazing. This guy is a Toltec, which I believe is a group of individuals, Toltecs, in South America, maybe, or South America, I think. Anyway, the four agreements are, I'm going to read them to you. The first one is be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity and say only what you mean. The second agreement is don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you, right? Interesting. Third agreement is don't make assumptions. Okay? Have the courage to ask questions. Your last agreement is always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment, and it will be different when you are healthy as opposed to when you are sick. That is so true. Beautiful messages. And now I'm going to read what Spirit wants you to know about the four agreements. So the first one is always do your best and don't overdo. And how do you love the hairdo? The message reads always do your best, but don't overdo. When you overdo, you deplete your body and go against yourself, and it will take you longer to accomplish your goal. That is very good. That's a very good message. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up there. So I don't know if you can read it there. Let me try this and see if you can read it here. Wait. Let's do this and this way. And okay. Be impeccable with your word. Enjoy heaven on earth. And look at, there's all the 7 colors of the rainbow. Love it. Impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. So there you are. Be impeccable of your word can lead you to the personal freedom, success, and abundance. Okay, I felt as though of all my readings this time, you guys rocked it. I'm so happy for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for always being here. Thank you so much for always showing up and supporting my work. I read all of your comments. I do respond. I love to hear your messages. From my heart to your heart, I am sending you a lot of love, happiness, joy, wisdom, prosperity, inner health. Wait, inner wisdom, inner health. No, better health, excellent health. How's that? And prosperity and abundance and all things silly, if you should so choose to receive them. Thank you so much for being here. Take very good care of yourself. Do some self-care, and I will be with you again very, very soon. Until then, enjoy your month.